A very good afternoon to you all, and thank you so much for joining us here. We know many more teachers and educators and school leaders will be joining us, but we would like to respect those who have joined on time and we would like to start on time. This is one community. I think year after year, we have become stronger. We've all been here for many, many years to count. And I think we share something that's common between us, and that is the love for this, education and nurturing education. So I'd love to hear from you. What is it that keeps bringing you back to this community? So, why this community? As others join in, let's just share our love for this community and share why this community. The link is there in the chat window, and I'm sharing that once again with you here. I've shared it in the chat window. Please use that link, or you can scan the QR code that's there in front of you, and let's see what you have to say. Would love to see why would you like to join this community. I already have responses coming in. Great. Learning resources, education level. So I'm just going to, in a minute, share these responses with you and bring the responses on the screen. So go ahead, please share your love for the community, the Microsoft education community that we have. I'd love to hear from you. Why would you come back to this community each year? What brings you back over here? So, as you do so, allow me to also let you know that I have Duhita Parmar with me, who is moderating the chat window. If you would like to say anything or ask a question, have a comment, have a thought, can't access the form, you want to write it in the chat window, please do, because Duhita will be taking a look at the chat window and we'll be talking to you all. Duhita, if you'd like to say something.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's good to see all of you out here. We'll be sharing in the chat window all the links and whatever is needed. Please feel free to share any doubts or any queries that we have in mind in the chat window. We'll be more than happy to address the same. Thank you.
Thanks, Savita. I see the responses coming in, and it's just momentum's just building up. But one big word glaring at me was skill enhancement. You bet. That's something that we all look forward to. And in today's session, I'm going to focus mostly on your, returning application or preparing you for an application or for MI Expert and Showcase School. We have a skill enhancement session lined up tomorrow. So if you haven't really seen, if you haven't registered for those sessions, the link for registration is being sent in the chat window. I'll urge you to please take a look at these upcoming sessions in the month of March and April. Please register yourself there and help us bring to you more sessions like these. So you say it and we do it, but here we are. And let me just give you a very quick glimpse into what is it that we are seeing over here on why this community. Do you see that? Interactions, research and vision, learning resources, classroom, each other. Oh, I think that's at the heart, and that's why it's been put right in center. So, hello to each and every one of you. And you're here to meet each other, you are here to interact, you're here to update yourself, skill enhancement, learning resources, education level, everything that you would like to hear from us. We are here to share that exactly that with you. So, yeah, thank you for your responses. Please keep them coming. I will try and revisit this, piece just in about a few minutes. But once again, thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, do know that we are right now in the middle of answering an important question. There's a survey link that has been shared in the chat window. I will give that link once again so that you know that this is the survey link and that is the registration link. Here's the survey link given in the chat window. I request you to please take this survey to let us know why do you keep coming year after year back to this community? What's this community all about and what pulls you back? As you do so, I'm going to bring to you the calendar of events for March and April. Please do note, I've already posted this link in the chat window as well, and so has Dohita. Today, we are meeting to know what's new in EDU, and right now, what's new is how to prepare for your applications. And no, it isn't early. It's end of March. We should be beginning to prepare our applications at least. Tomorrow, we have a special session on MS2's project based learning. Please register for joining the same. The link is in the chat window to register, or it's right in front of you over here as well. On 3rd of April, we will be talking about Reading Coach for Schools. Yes, it's an independent web based tool that has been released. We will be taking you through every piece of Reading Coach between the web based tool and the one built within Microsoft Teams so that you are equipped and geared for the new year to begin on the right note. On 30th of April, we will be joining you again with what's new in EDU. But do remember, these are not the only 4 sessions. As we move forward, you will see many more sessions being announced from our end. So if you're just joining us, do know we have shared 2 links till now. One is a survey link of why this community, why do you keep coming back to this community? Number 2, we've given you a link to register for these calendar of events. So, so happy and so glad to see the numbers increasing rapidly here. Here we are. This is our Microsoft Global team that leads us, and the team is here to support you in every way possible. We are their extended arms here. So if you have any queries about the programs, about anything to do with Microsoft, please write to them at educator@microsoft.com. Not education, it is educator@microsoft.com. Please write to them there. They'll be more than happy to take your queries. They check their mails once a week and your queries will be answered. Today, our focus is looking at our growing global community of K-12 schools who have embarked on digital transformation to create an immersive, inclusive, and an amazing experience that inspires lifelong learning and empowers our students to do more. This diverse community has one binding, actually 2 bindings. These are the 2 programs that bind us together. Number one, the MIA experts. Number 2, the Showcase School program. MIA experts and School program are 2 separate programs, though they are interlinked in a little bit way. However, they run independently as well. So even if your school is not a showcase school or is not on the incubator path to become a showcase school, you can still be MI expert. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that it is, a community that welcomes everybody who has been able to leverage Microsoft's education transformation framework to drive a culture of learning, innovation, and continuous improvement. This hard work is reflected in improved learning outcomes, and that is a result of how you, as teachers, are trying to adopt and adapt to these technologies, take them to your classroom, make an impact, and have an increased focus on future ready skills. Now, all of this has also been able to provide resiliency and agility that is much needed in our system to transition literally from remote to hybrid to face to all kind of environments that the day-to-day living has to offer to us. So we are here to let you know more about the Showcase School program as well as the Microsoft Innovative Educator program. If I were to look at the MI experts across the globe, the numbers are ever growing. These are the numbers last year, that is FY24. And it's a wonderful program. In case you're looking for the list, the link for the list is here. We'll post it in the chat window as well. Now, as we take you through today's session, we will be posting multiple links. And towards the end of the session, we will be posting all the links together for you. For example, right now I'm giving you the link for you to connect with the global community or to reach out to the global community at Microsoft. That is educator@microsoft.com. For the list that I have just showcased to you on screen, I'm giving you another link. So yes, we will keep posting these links in your chat window and you could actually take note of them. And at the end of the session, we will post all these links together as well so that you have compiled notes together. And here we are. Here's our global community of Showcase schools and colleges. There are 291 plus Showcase schools across the globe. You can take a look at the list of both incubator as well as Showcase School. Both the lists are available. You may want to take a look at it at your convenience. So please do so. And while you do so, in case you can't find your school's name, I'll drop a link over here. Please do, speak to Kishore. He's the one who's looking after programs in India, and he will be happy to be of help. However, do note that our new program, which means the new year is just about to begin, and that is in the month of May. The applications will open up. I will be giving you the dates and everything right now. Here are your list, and I will also post the link to, I'll also post Kishore's email ID. Kishore's email ID has changed. Therefore, please take note of Kishore's email ID. I'm just adding that to our chat window as well. Just give me 1 minute. I'm doing so. Now, as I do so, I'll give you this screen to take a look at because this is an important one. Therefore, I'll ask you to spend a minute looking at this. These are the showcase school criteria for 24-25. Yes, a few things have changed. Please make note of that, and I will take you through the details. However, you may please take note of the changes. If you take a look at this, this says that for the vision and thought leadership, there is a pillar there. Now, this is much beyond our ETF pillar that we speak about. There are certain criteria which says that school shows thought leadership by building a school-wide vision, the foundation for a holistic digital transformation using Microsoft's education framework. Do you see that? The entire framework has just become a piece in the whole, uh, gamut of things that have been placed in front of you. Therefore, even if you are a returning school, the application template itself will tell you that there is much more that is required from your end. Kindly start taking note of that. Personalized learning and inclusion, data driven decisions. Again, evidences of all of these are extremely important. A culture of learning and growth. Please take a note of that. 60% of your educators and leaders have a Microsoft Learn profile. Very clearly, educators and leaders. I would say it is a must for school leaders to lead from the front and please have a profile. The only ask that they have is have a Microsoft Learn profile, visit that at least once a week, minimum. That's the kind of self learning that we need to adopt. 10% of educators are Microsoft Advanced educators, only 10%. Okay. And if you're a college, it becomes 6%. That doesn't apply to us. So it's a 10% of educators are Microsoft Advanced educators, and 3% are Microsoft experts, that is MIE experts. Now, these numbers are pretty basic. If you are a showcase school in the truest of the sense, you will have 100% of the educators and leaders who have a profile on Microsoft Learn. You will have 100% of teachers with Microsoft Advanced educators, and you should have 100% of educators who are MI experts. And there are multiple schools in our batch which are which ensure this that they are all 100% MIEs, MAEs, and they're on Microsoft Learn as well. Yeah. Future ready skills. I think there is so much that I can talk over there, but I think another slide, I'm going to go deeper on this. The last one, Microsoft Solutions Impact. Kindly note the Teams usage. It is extremely important for you to give dashboard screenshots. There are many schools who last year said, we didn't get selected. We don't know why and how it happened. I have no answers right now for that. What I can assure you is that if your application showcases that, let's say, the third criteria or the first criteria is 60% of learners, educators, and staff use Teams regularly, please ask your admin to go to the admin dashboard. All dashboard reports are available over there. Simply just give a dashboard report of the last 3 months, or which shows a longer period, or 6 months or 9 months, as the case may be. 90% of learners and educators use Office 365 exclusively. We do not deny that you use other platforms as well, which is fine, but 90% of your learners and educators must use Office 365 exclusively. Please note from this year, most of these processes are becoming AI dependent, which also means that they will ask for evidence, and the evidence will then be validated using AI. Therefore, validation is a huge charter this year, whether you are applying for MI Expert or Showcase School. 60% of all devices are Windows 10 or 11. Kindly note, these are mandates that have been given. Therefore, make sure that you do adhere to these. The Showcase School nominations will open up on June 17th and shall remain open till 1st July. You see the window is pretty short. I would say start today. You have no time to wait at all. This is the quick start guide that is already available for you. There is a graduation sway and a renewal sway. So I'm going to take you to these documents, show you what's given where. These links will be posted in the chat window, so you don't have to worry. Okay, here you go. Sorry. Here you go. First, let's talk about the renewal, and this is graduation. Just a second. Yeah, here's your quick start guide. I really, really hope you have seen this before, and I pray that you have, because this is what will help you, sail through. And this is something that you should have started filling. And if you haven't started filling, this is already late. Therefore, please don't wait for anything. Just start filling up. This is your notebook. And over here, you have Showcase Schools. So all the links that we are giving you are already available over here. All the community calls that happen are available here. This call today that is happening is basis one of the calls that has happened just this week. And I understand if you've not been able to join. Now here are all the trainings. If you feel that your school requires, or any events that you want to attend, or you want to promote your own program, you could do that as well. You could host a showcase event, fill this form to say, hey, I want to host this event here, and why not? Yeah, we are happy to be your partner in learning for that, and take you onwards. Now, for the community calls, these are the links over here, and alongside you have all the recordings available. Now, for September 19th, this had happened. However, when you move down, you will have links. Even if you did not attend, please go back and attend the calls by clicking on the link. Okay, and you will be able to go ahead. These are all live sessions, they're available for you. Here is your prepare call, which I've picked up my notes from and I've brought to you. So this is the graduation and renewal process that is available here. Yeah, it is under community calls, and there are 2025 announcements, nomination announcements here. You could look at this page as well. Yeah, this is a quick start guide which you should already have. If not, grab it from our chat window. Now, let's say you're a graduating school. Here is a template that is given for you. Please start duplicating and start filling in this template right away. Do not wait for anything about your school, incubator school, a paragraph or two, and no longer, please. No longer than a page. Do not give lengthy, essays. No, just about 4 to 5 paragraphs is more than, sorry, uh, just about 3 to 4 paragraphs is more than enough. You should be able to make it concise. However, a good idea would be, like, let's say, you're taking some of the criterias. I just showcased the criterias in front of you, right? Let me just put them again over here. Yeah, and I'll toggle. Now you see, if you want to put something about your vision and leadership, all you should do is put this word and put a link to another document there, so that if somebody wants to check the evidence, it's already here. Yeah, so that you are saving page and also the kind of words that you're sharing. Again, we've learned about education transformation when we engage with Microsoft. A paragraph or two and no longer than a page. Please add your text here. It is very important that you do. There are sample ways also given in this quick start notebook. Therefore, please go through that. This is a school transformation guide. You must view this guide and take a look at the rubric while you are looking at advancing and leading levels. Kindly note, if you're graduating from incubator level to showcase school level, you should be on advancing or leading stage at this while you're looking at this rubric. Please take a look at this rubric. Only these two stages are accepted as showcase schools. I think you know from last year, however, it's important that I mention. Again, over here, if you see, you can stack your images here, your evidences here. Metrics one, this is what I'm giving. How am I doing this? Leading. This is metrics two, advancing or leading. Give evidences here to let them know what is it that you're aiming to. You necessarily need not be on the highest level, which is leading. You may be on leading in a combination of leading and advancing. But kindly please be very clear while you are making all of these evidences available. Now, this template is already available. All you need to do is fill it up. Last year, if you remember, we made this template for you. I guess we just impressed a few people at Microsoft and they have created these templates for you this year. Taking you to renewal, if you are renewing yourself and yes, you need to renew yourself as a showcase school each year. Okay, I'm going a little fast in the interest of time, but I will pause at multiple places. So if you have a question, please do share in the chat window. I assure you, I will take care of your question. All right. So please go ahead and share it. Now, even if you're a returning school, which means you are reapplying or renewing your application, you have to have a sway. I have to make a mention here, and I need your attention when I say this, please. Because the system is AI based, two things that you must take note of. You cannot submit a video this year. Videos are not uh, an evidence for you to apply to become showcase school. It's not even an option for you. You can only apply by creating a sway. And over here, you will then, you please prepare your sways from now. You can prepare it in your local language if you would like. Because this is AI based, local languages are being accommodated. Therefore, feel free to write it in your local language. In fact, they would love it if they could see that your creativity comes out best when you're speaking your language. So don't shy away from using any language that you're comfortable with and you believe you could convey your thoughts best with, right? So, how have you continued? Please note the language. How have you continued to showcase? They expect you to share new things each time, not repeat what you have already done, right? Therefore, please, again, a paragraph or two and no longer. Make sure these are from this year, that is 23-24. It is not suitable to include examples from previous years. Another thing that I want to put out there. So, one thing, no more videos are being accepted, only sways are being accepted. Number two, please note no chat GPT or generative AI used paragraphs to be written. There are generic examples that have been shared within the call, and it is embarrassing to see that in education community, we as educators have used just copy and pasted the words from chat gpt, and if you go to this call you will actually see examples, and it's shocking to see people have not even read what they are writing, and honestly the applications will be rejected outright. I urge you to kindly take a look at this and please make sure that you are joining using the right link. Okay, sorry, you are not copying from the window of generative AI like chat gpt. Please ensure that it has been personalized. You may generate the first draft, there's no harm at all. And if you've ever joined us in any of our talks of the AI talks, I always use the 20-60-20 rule. And I always say that 20% should be you finding out what is it that I want to write here as an answer. Let's say I want to say, how have I continued to put in the past? Okay, continue to work, showcase education transformation in the past. I can use ChatGPT or Copilot for that matter to help me. But they will not know what I have done, right? So let's say what have I done at D Pedagogics? I would make a list of things that I have done. I would say, these were my learning targets, or this was the aim of the this thing, or how does it how does it really help me showcase that transformation continues? I'll put this generate a response. 60% of my job is done because my language has come in. Now I'm going to put in 20% more of me, wherein I'm going to personalize it by saying, you know, these many schools participated, or these all departments use this, let's say, reading coach in their classroom, and the way learning changed was amazing. So we continue to use the latest in technology being offered by Microsoft to change. Please don't give generic answers like reading coach was deployed to make learning more accessible. Well, that's the strength of the tool. So how did you use it? Have you been able to give me a concrete example saying we have three international, or a particular teacher had three international students in a classroom, one who speaks French, one Korean, and one Japanese, and the teacher was able to accommodate those students because reading coach helped them develop their language abilities at a much faster pace. Another example could be of inclusivity. Inclusivity could be, like reading coach was used to bring in the non-English speaking students at par over a period of time, sharing evidences. Now, evidences can't be shared in one or two paragraphs. Therefore, a link for these evidences will be a good thing. Yeah. I hope I'm clear. I'm just about to, scroll through the page and then pause to see if, there is anything that you require from my end. Okay. How do we further develop as a Microsoft Showcase School? Please show your future plans. Share your future plans. Last year also, I think I emphasized this, but I cannot emphasize enough. Have a complete timeline. Maybe you joined this program in 2020. Okay. Today you are in 24. Where do you see yourself in 26, 27, 28? Have a kind of a vision to see what is it that you want to do so that they know you're here for a long haul. Here are rest of the commitments. I think I've made myself pretty clear. The links are in the chat window. Please take your time going through it. Don't be in a hurry. But my advice to you would be sincerely just form a committee of two or three people, just about two or three people for each criteria. Let them fill it. Don't let one person fill the entire form. It just shows how how very well your community within the school is engaged and committed towards the Microsoft Showcase School program, and a group of 2 to 3 members can actually sit down to analyze what have they been able to achieve, and it's all right if they've not been able to achieve because they could write that as their future goal. Therefore, kindly have teams in your within your schools who would be filling this form and not just one person or two people, because at the end of the day, when things don't go the right direction, it's always one person that we are pointing out at, and that's not a good practice. Here we talk about inclusion, taking everyone along, and here's a perfect example of what you could do towards filling this application and making it as complete as possible. Right. I'm going to take a pause here, catch a breath as well, and I will request Dvita to please let me know if there are any questions. If anyone wants to unmute yourself to talk, please go ahead and raise your hand. We'll be happy to give you the floor. Dvita,
Yeah, so Meenakshi, as of now, I do not see any queries or any questions. Still waiting. So please feel free to share any doubt or query that needs to be addressed.
if you
All the
have a,
links,
yeah, go ahead, please.
all the links have been shared in the chat window, whether it's the renewal sway, the graduation sway, the list. There's the registration link because thank you for joining in us. We have a good large number. So if you missed on the registration link for the future sessions, it's there in the chat window, the survey link as well, please, for your reference.
Okay. Now, as you mull over what we have just discussed, it was heavy, wasn't it? Here's the window once again. You have time till June, so please take a breath if you'd like to, but do note it's a great idea to begin this year in a very pragmatic manner. Have teams in your groups in your school where people are working together towards building your school as a showcase school. Give each group a criteria to fulfill. Let them work towards it. Let them draw a plan to see where they were, where are they today, and where are they going to be tomorrow, or where do they aspire to be tomorrow. So, what's new? Like I said, four things about your school or college is something that you have to fill. The survey will open up. As the survey opens up, you will have these four sections. Rubric criteria, which means you will have to fill in according to the rubric. Where is it that, what is it that you're doing? Next, devices, tool, and staff. That section will have a place where you will have to share evidence of, let's say, Windows 10 or 11 devices. Does your school accommodate that criteria or fulfill that criteria? If you don't, do you have any plans in the future? If you do not have Windows 10 or 11 devices, we understand if you're an Apple school or a Google school for that matter, and you use their devices. But to be a part of the Microsoft Showcase School program, that criteria definitely needs to be fulfilled. You will see it over here. It is very clearly mentioned that 60%, and that's not a big ask if you're a showcase school, 60% of all your devices should be Windows 10 or 11. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move onwards from here. And of course, about your digital transformation journey. Keep your sway ready. These are the four questions that are going to be, sorry, four sections in the survey, which you will have to answer for 24-25. Yes, MCE criteria is baseline, which is 2%, but I know each year our showcase schools aspire to have more and more of MCEs in their school, and that is a mark of excellence for us. Please, as you showcase this, your points in your showcase school survey also, you gain points over there. So if you have another area which is a weak lying area, this area could help you gain more points as well. So if you want to know anything more about MCE certification or exam, please write to us at education@tpedagogics.com. Mahima will be happy to answer any queries that you might have about MCE. Of course, there are other certifications. If you don't have this on your plan, please add this to your plan. Get your students and teachers to take this exam. It's a Microsoft Office Specialist exam. All of us work on Excel, PowerPoint, Word every day, even your Outlook. Please go ahead and take an exam to earn a certification. These are great exams to take. Learning material is available on Microsoft Learn free of cost for you. You only have to buy the voucher to take the exam. It's a good idea to showcase your growth as well. So I'm just giving you clues, no compulsion here. Okay. Now I'm going to go to Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert. However, I'm going to pause here to see if there are any questions that have come now. Anything, Tuita?
So, ma'am, we have a question, a doubt pertaining to graduation criteria.
Hmm.
Please give right on unmute and ask. Sharda ma'am is saying, is it only for schools, colleges? Um, all right, I have
Um,
one interesting one. As a librarian, how does this work?
Awesome. It's for
There
every
was
member of the community. So I'll take these questions one by one. Just a minute. Let me just take a look at the questions. Okay. First thing first, a doubt pertaining to graduation. Where did it go? One second. Okay, first thing you said, please tell the dates again. For Showcase School, here are the dates. All right. Let's take a look at more questions. Um, a doubt pertaining to graduation criteria, please give the right to unmute and ask. So, Sonia, you could go ahead, please. Dvita, you can go ahead and give Sonia the right. I'll take Sharda's question till then. Is it only for schools or colleges? Sharda, I see colleges also mentioned here. So, yes, first of all, congratulations. I know you're now with one of the colleges. This meeting is about individual MIE. Yes, this is about both MIE and Showcase School program. As a librarian, how does this work? Anyone who's in the education community using a Microsoft tool to benefit, and even for librarians, for example, for reading coach, and for maintaining something like reading progress in your school, if you could be responsible, if you could help teachers across grades to build reading pieces, because you're the librarian, you will have the best knowledge possible to know which piece would be the right piece for a child to read. You could give in evidences like that. You might be using Outlook, you might be using OneNote, you might be using Excel. You can be using any of those tools, and whatever you're using, if you can show how you have transformed the way you learn, teach, and work using Microsoft tools, you're as eligible as I can talk about. Okay. Exams can be located where? Swati ma'am, these are online exams. We are lucky to have them online as of now. So you can easily take this anywhere from your own, home as well, and your own device. These are proctored exams. So you have to get yourself registered, which means you can speak to my ma. She'll be happy to be of help. Okay, is this condition, that is at least 10% of educators are Microsoft Advanced educators? Is this condition only for colleges, not schools? It says 10% of educators are MAE for schools and 6% for colleges. Sonia, I hope that's clear.
Yes,
10% for
thank you.
schools, yeah, and 6% for colleges. Any
Meenakshi,
other
one more
question?
doubt,
Anji,
one more doubt.
Anji.
Like what I understood, the MCE exam, like there is no criteria in the guide as such that 25% should be MC, but as you said, if we have some other weak point and we have some MCs in our school, then this point would cover up. Is that so? We'll get advantage
Absolutely.
over there.
Absolutely. Definitely you will.
Understood.
Yeah.
And last thing, can the MIs request, like in the past years, MIs would request for vouchers to Microsoft. At least those were MIs, they were getting complimentary vouchers to take the exams.
Please write to them once again. Here's the email ID, educator@microsoft.com. Please write to them. Why not? If they're giving you, please take it. I don't
Thank
remember this. However, I can show you that in your quick start guide. Okay, you will have, if Showcase schools or MI experts were getting any vouchers, everything will be mentioned over here. So before writing to them, I would urge, go to this MCE page on your Showcase school, in your Showcase school, um, this thing, and exam vouchers is right below that. So I think you will have a form here to request. Yeah, voucher process is here. Here you go, up to
thank
two
you.
vouchers for MI experts and five for Showcase School and Incubator School each.
Thank you so very much.
Most welcome. All right, good question. Please keep asking questions. It's important. Do note you get two vouchers of per MI expert free of cost, and up to five. Again, these are basis availability. Therefore, please write on this link once you write. And it's not just MCE, but MOS also, Microsoft Office Specialist. These are other certifications that you can go for. Look under exam vouchers in your Showcase School, guide, and apply for renewal is the next. You could please visit this one. And this is for the last year. However, the Sway templates are here. One of the questions says, and if you don't know Sway, it's a good time for you to learn Sway. One of the questions asked is, what about Incubator School? There's a complete section on Incubator School as well over here. We have given the link in the chat window. While you are applying, please go ahead and apply any time of the year. You can go and apply to become a school on Incubator path. You don't need to wait. You can simply take a look at what is required, start your journey, and alongside fill your application of becoming a school on incubator path. There are sway examples that are given over here. Please take a look at these sway examples on this page. Here are multiple sways that are given. There is KNPS. Wow, big shout out to KNPS. Their sway is available over here, and you can take a look at this under incubator schools. This is the last section that says sway. Over here again, for incubator schools on incubator path, also 2 vouchers for MI experts and 5 vouchers for incubator schools are available. Therefore, please leverage this. It is extremely important that you do. Any more questions? Okay, wait, have I answered all? Let me just check.
We have just
Um,
one more, Meenakshi ma'am. Where can
Hanji.
we locate all this information? Please share the links. So, Swati ma'am, I'm sharing the links all over once again. Please do not worry.
Another question is, do we need to mention only advanced leading or both? Depends on which criteria, what is it that you would like to share if you are an advanced or leading. Take a survey amongst your teachers to know what is it that you would like to share. Okay. Do we need to mention? Yeah, I've already answered that. Any other question? Okay. Okay. In the interest of time, I'm going to move onwards. However, our forum is open for your questions. Please do ask away if you need to, and you may just write it in the chat window. I'll just catch them in about a minute or two. Yeah. So here we are. Let's embark on the MIE expert journey. These are your dates. Okay. Please mark your calendars. Put an alarm or whatever you want. Don't read this as June 17th. You read this as first, June 1st. Every year I say this, but honestly, you really need to take a look at this now. Number two, till now, you were required to do Microsoft Educator Academy. You were supposed to complete the Master Microsoft Teams. You were supposed to complete 21st Century Learning Design. The fourth learning path that has been added is AI for educators. Link to all these four are also being posted in the chat window so that you don't have to worry. So please note that you have to complete all these four learning paths. There is no escape. This is all AI driven. Your badges will be validated. You will have to have correct links. I think you know how to create those links. However, I'll take you there to show you once again. Self nomination survey will consist of 3 sections: about you, scored questions. The other section, next section, will only open up once the current section is complete. So, about you, scored questions, and long form questions, same as last year. However, while this is AI driven, your answers have to be pretty precise for scored questions. For the last one, long form questions, download your Word document now, keep it ready, and please stay ready to answer those questions. What's the sway link? Here's the sway link for you. I'm going to go ahead and take you to this sway as well, so that I can directly guide you. Oops, sorry. I can directly guide you into this piece. I'm going to take it from here, going to go here, open this way for you, and talk to you through this way. Now, this is the MCMI Experts way. Here is the examination. MCE, what is it? You can learn over here. Link to the streamed link version, and the rubric is over here. Yeah, everything that you need to prepare, the video tutorial is here. This person is amazing. Just listen to him. He's too good. He'll explain you everything. Okay. There's a handbook as well. And what are the modules and what are the, whatever is required is all given over here. Now, once you've done the MCE, here you are. Here's the MI expert window, opens up on 15th of May, closes on 1st June. I will never say 17th June. I'll always say 1st June because I know the number of requests and knocks on our doors that we get. I miss the application window. Please, you cannot afford that. Yeah. So there are two types of MI nominations. One is returning and two is new. If you've being a MI expert, please know MI expert is only valid for 1 year. Each year you have to renew or you have to fill the returning MI application. So if you are not renewing, this means you are not MI anymore. Yeah. Okay. A common question. What if I've been MI expert in 2021, but after that, I don't know what I did, but I did not apply? Sorry, you will be treated as a new MI expert and not a returning MI expert. The difference between returning and New is this only that you have been doing it year after year, which means the previous year you should have been MI expert. If you were not, you will then fill in as a new MI expert and not renewing. Yeah. Okay. New nominee criteria and nomination questions. Extremely important for you to note that there are new questions here. So one is that, of course, please do note that you must have redeemed your points and all. How to show your achievements? The path is given over here. I'm not going over this. Four learning paths. I've already gone over this. Third is once you've completed all the learning paths, you will generate a link of your achievements URL. Now, how will you do that? Simple, learn.microsoft.com. Please log in. As you sign in, I don't think I should be signing in. Yeah, I'm not going to sign in right now, but you will get the URL on your achievements page. Okay. We will give you a short, see, this is the link. This is how you get the link. You go to your profile picture, go to profile, go to achievements, and copy the URL. Okay. It's as simple as this. There is an image given over here. This is what it is. So when you click on your name over here, you will have your profile. Under your profile you will have achievements, and if you are on achievement, if you click on achievements and you see achievements over here written on top, then this is your link to copy. Yeah. Okay. Next, MI experts are expected to use at least two core Microsoft tools on a regular basis. Underline, bold, italics, everything put here. At least two. So don't make a jumble of all the tools. I'm very happy if you use all the tools, but please have a way to convey how do you use it. You are expected to use these, but while creating an impact, if you have used certain tools that have stood above the rest, please note that that is need to be demonstrated. The impact is most important. The learning outcome is most important. How have you been able to bring about a change in your teaching learning practices or experiences that you give to students using these tools? Next, to prepare for self nomination, you will start collecting evidence. Once again, this should have been in bold, and work through the nominations questions that have been added. Where are these nomination questions? Here they are. This is a Word document. You can open up this Word document, start answering them today. You will take time, but if they are ready over here, you and I know it's just going to be a copy paste for us. Now, while I say that, I'm going to pause here and take a deep breath. Why? Because what questions are given over here, if you your teachers want to sit together and fill, you're most welcome to do that. If you want to sit together and fill, fantastic. Please do so. This is all machine learning generated, therefore be careful while you're answering these. Now, over here, all of these questions are machine generated. I'm going to go through them in a minute. When you are answering these long form questions, let's say in grade 4, we are about 7 teachers. We worked on a particular project as a project based learning, and I think we created an amazing impact. You're 7 teachers or 5 teachers working on the same project. You might have you might be working towards a common goal, but the journey that each of you took is going to be different. The tools that you used in your subject, whether it is mathematics or English or science or social sciences or music or dance, they're going to be different. There's going to be a journey that looks similar but not same. Kindly do not sit together. There are multiple applications, and we were shown examples during that call where they said these are all same, and name of people who have applied are different. Of course, the names weren't disclosed. We cannot accept such applications because we know this is one person writing and the rest of them just copying. Please don't do that. Number one. Number two, use ChatGPT judiciously in the sense to probably rephrase or probably to take help on how to present it more in a better way. So we're not saying don't use generative AI, use generative AI, but it's a 20-60-20. If 60% of it is generated by GI, where is you? Those 40% that is left has got to be you. Okay. If I were you, I would reverse it. I would take about 20% only from ChatGPT or Copilot for that matter, Copilot more reliably. I would rather put 80% of me there because those examples no Copilot or no ChatGPT can give me. Therefore, please do not take up anything from there unless it is you who is writing and all examples are being asked. Be extremely mindful of characters. Okay, please be very mindful of characters. And do you see the words highlighted like this? These have been highlighted because last year there were many cases of, I would not shy away from saying plagiarism. Yeah. So please do not use generative AI blindly to just answer these questions. Okay. Here, this is one of the most asked questions for us. How often do you use these? Teams was being used when we were in COVID. Now, not that often. However, Teams has many more features that you use or you can use. You have Reflect, you have assignments, you have reading progress, you have search coach, search progress. You must be using something. And if you're not, you still have time. Try using between today to May to June 1st. And, just try and bring it together and probably say monthly or rarely. If you say never, you must think before you put a never. But yes, please be honest. The next question is use of generative AI personally and professionally. Must answer carefully. And if you don't voluntarily, there's something wrong with us. Yeah. So here are the rest of the questions. Please feel free to answer. Read these very carefully and then answer. And it always says check all that apply wherever applicable. You can't be putting this in every answer. Yeah, wherever is applicable, they have given. I'm going to pause here to see if there are any questions in the chat window.
Ma'am, we have one question which says, Suresh is asking, please share the link of the Word document.
It's there over here in this way. So if you go to this way, you will find it. However, since you have asked, I'm going to just give you in the chat window, not a problem. Any other requests? Any other
A-
questions? Yeah.
As of now, no.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. For, I am trying to make you very, very cautious. Please don't feel anywhere that I have, and if I have crossed lines anywhere, I do apologize in advance, but I'm trying to keep you within the realms of safety and I'm trying to guide you in the best way possible to apply and so that, when we are at the other end, we are not disappointed that we've not been accepted or whatever the reason may be. Yeah. You can
Meenakshi, ma'am.
see, yeah.
Sorry. We have one question which has just come in. Sheetal Arora ma'am is asking for renewal also. Do we need to go through SCS Quick Start Guide?
No, SCS is Showcase School. That's not your guide. This is your document if you're a MI expert. If you are going for your Showcase School renewal or returning, then yes, you need to go through. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, responsible use of AI and language submission. Summary is given over here. They're trying to say as much as possible over here. Tips on answering long answer questions. It has to be a personal story demonstrating that you understand the concepts, that is 21 CLD, and you know how to use the tool. Personal, to the point, truthful, tell your story. Yeah. There are certain helpful hints that are given over here. Please go through them while you are about to write this. And Nikos is an amazing person. He's put in a video for renewal. He's an excellent guide. Please go ahead and view this video as well. It's going to be very helpful. Yeah. And if you want to learn more about renewals or applications, this is the link. Microsoft education programs. You have all your, MI expert and your look, the window is very far right now. Not very far though, but then far right now. But you can go ahead and apply over here when the window opens up. Number two, the new criterias will be updated. And if you are a school on incubator path, you can simply just start applying today also. By signing in, it'll invite you to apply. So what I'll do is I will give you this link over here in the chat window so that you have this link also available because someone asked for the application link. Here you go. If you are a school on incubator path, you don't need to wait. Please apply right away. Yeah. So this was all about MI Expert program. Now, each year, when we apply, we need something fresh to share. All the time, we cannot be sharing the same stories. Some of the good stories to share would be definitely Reading Coach. It's my number one tool. There's Reading Coach now for schools as well. We'll do a session on this on 3rd of April. I'm just going to skip a few slides here. No, actually, I'm not going to because I want you to take a look at this. Yeah. I want you to know that 3rd of April, 4 to 5 p.m., we will have a session. Registration link remains the same. This registration link actually gives you options to choose between the sessions that you would like to attend, register for them so that we are able to give you the joining link. Yeah, so please do join us. One of the biggest pieces here is that you should be always be on your toes and looking for a challenge. Here's the AI skills challenge. Any educator can participate. To join this challenge, you should be able to apply or complete this challenge by 30th of April. Not bad, right? And you get earn yourself a digital AI for Educator trophy from Microsoft Learn. What is it, and what is it that you're expected to do? Let me take you here and show you. It's an amazing challenge. If you haven't taken it on, come on, it's time that you should be taking up this challenge. And I know all of you who've joined here are very enthusiastic about this challenge. 34 days to go. All you need to do is join the challenge. How this works is one, the learning content is predetermined, it's already available over here. Participant chosen content is there. This is a team's competition. You compete, you learn, and you develop your skills. There is a complete leaderboard here. You can join the challenge right from over here. Let's say, okay, you're going to make me join the challenge right now. So as you join the challenge, you'll give your preferred one and take your profile over here or log into your profile. You'll get an email, and as you get an email, you can go ahead and start using or start joining this challenge. It's an interesting challenge. Opened up on 11th of March, so we are just about a few days late, but that's fine because you still have time. There's about, let's say, about few days late, but that's fine. You can always participate and complete your challenge by 30th of April. Still have enough time on your trophy. Another thing, Copilot. Oh, if you haven't co-piloted yet, you seriously are missing out on something. So you could actually use this Copilot Lab, and the link again is given in the chat window. This is a lab that offers you diverse range of prompts. Amazing place to try some prompts, learn how to craft a prompt. And at that, I would also like to bring in some drum rolls, please, because we at Deep Pedagogics have just launched the AI school programs. I'm sure you've got it on social media and elsewhere as well. There are three levels of these programs. AI Enthusiastic School. This is not correct. I apologize. AI Explorer School and AI Trailblazer School. How do you go here and what do you know about it and what do you want to know about it? Let me take you here on the link and show you what is it that this program entails and how can you be a part of it. There's a complete page that is dedicated to this. The link will be shared in the chat window. This is a program or an initiative that we have launched on I think having conversations with multiple schools, there was a need for a next level in AI. And each school has its own journey to take into AI. Therefore, we recognize that every school empowers their teachers and students at a different level. Thus, the three school programs of AI Enthusiast School, AI Explorer School, and AI Trailblazer School. These three programs have different requirements. There are certain PD sessions towards it. There are learning paths that we expect you to cover. And over here, you can know more about this program over here. And of course, you can get started right away. Simply just write to us. Do note, as a part of this program, we also have AI Enthusiast Educator, AI Explorer Educator, and AI Trailblazer Educator programs. And we are super happy and proud to share that the HDFC School is our AI Explorer School of 2024, along with Welham Boys School, Dehradun. These two schools have successfully achieved the status of being Adobe AI Explorer schools. Look at me, Adobe. AI Explorer schools. So, huge round of applause for both the schools and our cohort of, AI Explorer educators at the HDFC school. So, please, a huge round of applause for all these educators who've earned this status, and many congratulations once again to both Welham Boys Dehradun and the HDFC school. And you will keep an eye on this because very soon you will see a few more names joining this board. We are super happy and proud to bring these to you. We are here to be of help. We are here to hold your hands into this journey and take you onwards to help you remain future ready and nurture education. These are our social handles. You may please use these to, follow us. Especially, I think Instagram has become a hottest one because we keep posting 1 minute micro learning videos over there, and people have joined. Our number of our community actually has more than doubled, actually tripled since we started. Last September is when we started. We've not even completed a year, and we are seeing an explosion over there. And we are very happy to see that educators do have a genuine intent to learn from every place possible, and that's the spirit with which we grow collectively over here. It's not just us; it's about your expertise as well. So if you're an expert, go ahead and write to us. We would love for you to come, and we would love for you to share something in our community. It's a collective community that we can be a part of. Okay, we have a question here. Charu ma'am, you're saying how can KNPS apply for this? Ma'am, just go on the page and write to us about your intent. We will be happy to share the criteria are mentioned over there, how to move onwards on this. Mahima will be more than happy to have a discussion with you. Mahima is our key person to discuss AI school programs. She's the one who's leading that charter. Okay, kindly share the attendance link. Rahil sir, we don't need an attendance link here. If you're in Teams, the attendance is automated. And for redeeming the codes, since we did not really learn about any tool, there is no code to redeem for today. And what will happen is that number one, the edu tracker is under construction. There are this renewal that is on the way. Therefore, sorry, the platform is being renewed. We are keeping your attendance. As we get a code for you to redeem, we will share with you. But currently, the system is not in place. Reason being that there are certain privacy policies that need to be reviewed, and therefore the system is not in place right now. But if anything else, I think I have to thank each and every one of you. I started at 4:04, I guess, or 4:03, and I think we managed to actually pause here at 5:04. So, not bad at all. And if you did not participate in this, please do This was one of the surveys that we took. Why this community? And I'm sure you have many more reasons to share that why have you been a part of this community or why you would like to continue to be a part of this community. Updating is something that's staring and glaring at me, and I hope you join us in our upcoming sessions as well. And thank you so much wholeheartedly for joining us here. I'm here to answer any questions that you might still have, and if you need to leave, then thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening ahead. We are here to support you for anything that you would like us to answer for. If you want to request a session or a series on Instagram that you would like us to post about, then please do. For example, at HDFC School, Priyanka told me that you used to do these Saturday series. It was so helpful. Start that back. So, yes, we are trying to bring things back. You have to simply ask, and I think we'll be happy to provide for these any kind of support that we can. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening ahead. Duita, do we have any question in the chat window? Any thoughts? Any comments?
As of now, I see Suresh Raut sir saying thank you so much for all the information and updates about MIEE and SCS.
Thank you. I think
And yeah,
really kind of you all to pause to say these kind words means a lot to us. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we are going to share these links collectively in the chat window. Uh, Durga, have you shared the collective links as well? No, not yet. No.
I'm just putting them, though they were
Okay.
shared, but I understand they would have been lost in the chat. I'm sharing it again.
Sure. I'll also share those in the chat window as there have been multiple links that have been shared. So what I'm doing is just putting them in the chat window for you to take away. And in case you still need something, don't shy away from asking, please. I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll be happy to give you as many as possible. Yeah,
We have Ritu Pandey ma'am sharing that AI program is interesting. So please feel free to reach out. And we have Maima ma'am who will be more than happy to help you out there.
fantastic. Love to see all the enthusiasm that is there for any kind of programs that we have. Sheetal ma'am has raised her hand. Duita, if
I've
you could
unmuted.
please.
Yeah. Sheetal ma'am, I have unmuted you. Please unmute from your end.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. Shital this side.
Very good
Uh,
evening.
yeah, the renewal form, I'm a little bit confused in it. Actually, the
Mhm.
criteria one, in that, what we have to do?
This is for ma'am, which you're talking about the incubator
Oh,
school program or
showcase renewal
showcase school?
scheme.
So
Yes.
showcase in the showcase renewal, you have to share evidences of how do you feel you have worked towards this criteria or how are you fulfilling this criteria.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can I delete these slides like these rubrics?
Yeah, please.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Most welcome. Most welcome. Any other questions if you have? We are all here. Just in case you have a question, please do ask.
We have Priyanka Seth ma'am asking
Mhm.
whether we will get any certificate for today's session.
As mentioned, ma'am, today was not really a session which leads to a certification. So, no, not for today, please. We are again and again sending out all the links in the chat window. Please do catch these links and take them with you. You want us to post these in the WhatsApp group? Um, we'll try, sir. There are certain links for which you need to understand. The problem is the minute we put it in WhatsApp group, there will be an explosion of questions. We have explained everything here, and it just doesn't become manageable for us if we put it in WhatsApp group. However, what we can do is you can write to us, and we will be able to share this with you. Sandeep sir, same here. Simply just write to us at education at my thepedagogics.com. We will be happy to share this over mail with you, but putting in WhatsApp groups you will have people who would not have attended this session, and the questions become a little too many for us to handle at our end. There are too many queries. Therefore, kindly bear with us. Simply just drop a mail saying, I need the links over here in the mail. Yeah. Okay. With that, we come to a close for today's session. Thank you so very much for joining in. Have a really wonderful evening ahead. Thank you, Dvita, for your partnership.
Thank you so much.